Hello, everyone. Welcome. I had an opportunity to go live, so I decided to just jump on. Welcome. My name is Melinda Hart. You are watching Stamping with Hart. I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin Up. And tonight I just wanted to have just a quick hello and go over some products that have arrived at my house this week. So, as you can see, Paper Pumpkin is right on top, and we're going to talk about that. But I just we are off schedule, which is not unusual for me. We've been riding a wave, and you guys have been riding it with me, which I'm always so grateful for. So when I did have the opportunity to come on here, and I might have to end the live quickly. It just depends on when the boys get home. I didn't tell Patrick I was going live. I just decided to jump in, and that's why I don't have a card project for you guys tonight. But I do want to show you some things that arrived here, and I wanted to go over a few points with you, including, just what's going to be coming up in the next week or so from me. So I'm seeing some comments. Let me jump on. Hi, Penny. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Dolores. Dolores is shouting out from Nebraska. Penny is shouting out from Florida. What's everybody up to tonight on this Thursday evening? My son has been home from school. He has been sick. Personality wise, he's just fine and happy as a little lamb that he doesn't have to go to school, but he does have a cough. So we were just at the doctor's yesterday and all that lovely stuff. Hi, Tracy. How are you? I'm so happy everybody's here. This is wonderful. See, I'm so used to the evening lives and doing the daytime lives. It feels like a completely different world, between the daytime and the nighttime. I, by nature, am a night owl. So doing things, having things ready in the morning for lives and cards and all of that, like I have to retrain myself because I'm not used to doing it. But we're not going to have a card project today. Connor's birthday was good. It was super, super low key because he's been homesick. So we didn't have anybody over. It was just us, but everybody shipped his presents to us. And we've been opening up his presents over the last few days. Connor has to do things in very small increments. So he might do one or two gifts like a day. He's a very, very fortunate kid. And he loved everything that he got so far. It's been so sweet, but we do still have like several packages that we haven't even gotten to yet. So we're just trying to do it in small increments. But yeah, he had a really good day. I can't believe he's 8 years old. Okay, so what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about some new stuff that I got. You guys can let me know what you think about it. And I do want to go over a few things with you. So number one, I haven't even had a chance to open my Paper Pumpkin kit yet. So maybe if we get a chance, we can unbox it here. But I know by now everybody should be getting their kits. If you got your Paper Pumpkin, just shout it out. Look at that box. So you just know it's going to be great. So the November kit is going to coordinate with October, and you can actually subscribe to the November kit up until November 10th. Okay, so that subscription period is open. So if you haven't already, get subscribed to Paper Pumpkin, or if you skipped a month, reactivate. If you need to get your prepaid codes activated, activate those codes so that you don't miss out on November. But this is October's kit. So October's kit is called Home for the Holidays. And then November's kit is going to be called Warm Wishes. And I'm just going to hold this information up here, but I'm going to walk you through it on the website too, actually. So Warm Wishes is the name of the November kit, and they're actually going to have an add-on this month. And this is the information for the add-on. And I'm going to walk you through it. But before I do, let me just go through this post-it really quick. It's called the Warm Wishes Cards and Envelopes. That's the name of the add-on. There's 20 cards and envelopes that match back to both of these kits. And it's 5x7 size cards, which is really cool. That's larger than our typical card size. And it's $14 for a pack of 20. Okay. So they are still available. I just checked. It's item number 163985. Now, if for whatever reason you don't know where to find those add-on products, I'm going to show you. At least I hope I can show you. So let's see if I can do that. Penny says, my grandson is autistic, just turned 9. Well, happy birthday to your grandson, Penny. That's amazing. I just don't know where the time goes so quickly. And then, you know how memories pop up in your phone when you start, keeping all of those pictures over the years, and then it like gives you like a little slideshow or whatever. It sent me a slideshow from 2018, and I was like, oh my gosh, it just goes so fast. Kathy got her paper pumpkin kit yesterday. Let's see. Okay, so let me just real quick show you where you can find the add-ons. So the important thing about add-ons, pass kits, and refills for Paper Pumpkin is that you have to be an active Paper Pumpkin subscriber in order to purchase those things. And let me take down this banner because I always forget. But let me just show you where you would go. Let me see if it will let me share my screen. I don't do this all the time, but I am going to do it today because I feel like it's good to do this every once in a while. Let's see if I can pull this up. Yes. Okay. So hopefully you can see the main screen and it scrolls. So what I want to do is go to menu. And then if you go to shop products, and then if you look down here, when you're looking, like scrolling down all of the different options, there's actually kits collection, but then there's kits dash paper pumpkin. And that's actually where we want to go. Now, when we select this, let me see if you guys can see what I'm seeing. Yeah. So when I select that, you can see that you can either see coordinating products, monthly subscriptions, prepaid subscriptions, or refills, pass kits, and more. So if you want those prepaid codes or subscriptions, you want to check out the options, that's where you would go. But we're going to go to refills, pass kits, and more. And let me just see if it's following me. Yep. And right here, the very first option is the warm wishes, cards, and envelopes. That you can either type it in the search bar if you know what it's called, but if you can't remember, this is always where you can go if you want to shop what is still available in terms of full pass kits, refills, add-ons. And you can see, I mean, we got some good stuff going on here. So hopefully it's scrolling with me. And those mini shopping bags are on sale, and I have my eye on those. I've gotten them before. I got them last year, and I think I might do it again. So I'm just going to stop that share now. Okay, so that was just a quick reminder. Now I'm going to come back to Paper Pumpkin. We'll come back to this in a minute, and I will definitely be working with refills, but I'm a little bit behind schedule. Now, another thing that I got was the, let me just open it and show you what it's called. And you may have been seeing this, but it is called, and I'm going to swap over now so that we can go here. All right, it is called the Rustic Christmas Countdown Kit. This kit is so cute. It's only $19. This is part of Kits Collection. So just like I was showing you where you could go for the Paper Pumpkin, if you select Kits Collection is a little bit different than Paper Pumpkin is. You can pretty much get those kits all the time or until they're gone, and then once they're gone, they're gone. But this one was just too good. I had to get this. So this kit is only $19, and I'm going to show you what comes with it. So this is essentially an Advent kit. At least that's what I would like to call it, but they're calling it the Christmas Countdown Kit. So whatever your preference is. But we're going to get in this, I just want to show you here, all of these super cute little clothespins. They're actually like a decent size. It's not a full size clothespin, but they are 1 3/4 inches. So, you could hang these as a garland. You can hang them as like ornaments on a tree. There's different things you could do, but you get the dimensionals here. We get, I'll tell you how many of these we get. I'm guessing it's 25, but I'll let you know. And then these adorable little envelope pouches. Now, for those of you who got the September Paper Pumpkin kit, you might recognize this pattern. Okay, so that looks like material there. And you can see it has a scalloped edge. It's pre-scored here. So this is actually where it folds down. Okay, and then it has this little slope right here. It looks absolutely perfect for gift card size. I don't have any with me, but I'm pretty sure it would fit that. So we'll go through contents here, but it looks like we have two different patterns actually. So let's take a look here. So you get these, I'm guessing it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, we'll see. We'll see if I counted that right or if I went too quickly. Here is the other pattern. Okay, so I'm just trying to get that in good lighting here. Let's see if that shows up. It's kind of hard to see, but it's like a cream and a white color. And then I'm just going to fold this one down. My little scallop here is a little bit bent, but that's okay. We can fix that. Okay, so that's what that one looks like. And we have several of those. And then we have these. These look like they are adhesive back sequins. Get a sheet of these. How pretty are they? Let's see if I can get good lighting on that. There we go. They have a really good sparkle to them. Okay, so we got those. And then we have two different types of twine here. It looks like cherry cobbler to me, but I'll let you know if it's cherry cobbler or real red. Okay, so that's what they look like. I'm just going to try to get that nice and close. All right, and then here's our countdown. So it looks like we have these. You can either do round ones here. They look like they just have like literally slices out of the trunk of a tree. And then we have some different shapes here. These are more on the rectangular side. They are rectangles. We have some gold foil ones. This is beautiful. Look at this. Okay, so can you see that? All right, and then here are our numbers. You can see all of the numbers. Connor would actually really enjoy this kit. And then we have some punch out die cut pieces here. All right, and I'm actually going through this with you for the first time. I'm just seeing it in person for the first time. So we've got some foil detail on our flowers here. Looks like poinsettias, some holly, some die cut holly. This is beautiful. Look at that. Let me see if I can just pop this out. Okay. So we got that in a couple of colors. And then we have a sheet of adhesive dots. So you may love them, you may not. Totally up to you. I love them. All right. And then here you can see we have more of these laser cut pieces, all in the name of decorating our kit. And that almost looks ombre, that lighter green. And so we have several sheets of these. Let's see if I can get you a count on these things here. Okay, so on the back, kit components, so very similar to Paper Pumpkin. It says contains supplies for 25 envelopes, and I'm guessing there's probably like a couple extras in here of the things. So it looks like we do have the 25 number die cuts. Like I said, it's a variety of shapes and colors. So that's wonderful. And then instead of a ribbon, these are actually like the die cut bows. The colors are cherry cobbler, crumb cake, mossy meadow, old olive, and brushed gold foil. Brushed gold foil has been like a real theme this year. And then this is what these would potentially look like. Looks like I'm a little bit blurry. Let's see. Tracy's saying, I have to purchase this kit. It's adorable. I agree, Tracy. I mean, as soon as I got it, I hadn't even opened it yet. I just looked at it through the plastic and I thought I should have gotten two. Because I have alternate ideas in my head for this. I will just tell you right now. So I will be working on that, but that's one of the new things that I got. Okay, now the other thing that I really wanted to show you was the Meandering Meadow Suite. Okay, so let me see if I can go through this with you really quick. So I want to go through these papers with you. And while I do, I'm going to refer to the 35 and 35 starter kit special. Okay, so let me just show that really quickly. Now, the reason that I'm mentioning this now is because the Meandering Meadow is actually in pre-order. So the items that I'm about to show you, the Rustic Christmas is available right now under Kit's collection. But for Meandering Meadow and for this glitter paper that I'm about to show you, these items are in pre-order. They'll be available to customers on November 7th. So you can purchase them on November 7th as a customer. If you are interested in this starter kit special, there's less than 2 weeks left on this. Okay, so just really, really important to speak to the value. But for those of you who want to take advantage of not only the offer, but get pre-order items in your starter kit, you can do that too. So there are 2 options that you have with this offer until October 31st, 2023. You can either take 35% off the value of your kit, or you can add 35% more product. It just depends on which one you would prefer. If you take 35% off, you would get $125 worth of product of your choice. You get to pick what goes in there, but you only pay $64.35 for it. Okay. The second option, if you want to add 35% more in product, you would actually get $168.75 worth of product of your choice, but you only spend $99. And you also get a admission to On Stage, which is a virtual event for demonstrators in November. And that is a $77 value for the ticket, and you get that at no cost when you take advantage of the starter kit offer. So if you have any questions about this, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm going to give you my email address, and then we're going to go through these products that are currently in pre-order, but I have to show them to you because they are so beautiful. So that is my email if you want to reach out to me if you have any questions about the 35 or 35 offer. And of course, they called it that because Stampin' Up! Is celebrating 35 years. So that's pretty cool. All right, so let me show you. This is Meandering Meadows 6x6 Designer Series paper. There's 48 sheets, okay? And so here you can see, look at how beautiful that is. And can you guys see how it's matching that glitter paper? I think officially it's called glimmer paper, but these are the 2 sides for this one. So beautiful. So you get 4 of each pattern. All right. And I'm just going to kind of go through these and show these to you so you can see that you'd have some great layering options. But believe me, I totally understand if you want to preserve the scenes. Now, I already have an idea for what I'm going to do with these. So I'll be working on that this week. But I was just having a conversation with a friend of mine today, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to jump on and show it if I can, because I was so sorry I didn't have it to show her to her. Okay, and then here is the next one. And then let me show you the other side. Oops, I'm jumping ahead. So that's the other side of this one. Okay. So this is so me. I absolutely love, love, love this paper. And I just think it's so beautiful. This is categorized as something that they call an online exclusive. So Stampin' Up! Started doing online exclusives this year. They did several releases throughout the year. I think it's a total of 3. Just correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's, look at this one. Look at how stunning that is. Oh my gosh, I would have a hard time cutting that. Here's the other side. Okay, so online exclusives mean these are like little special releases throughout the year. And these are products that are not featured inside a printed catalog. You can only find them or look at them online. Okay, so it's been interesting, but I can tell you that the online exclusives have been crazy good and crazy popular. As a matter of fact, if you guys know that truck bundle, I still haven't myself even gotten that truck bundle yet. And that was from the last online exclusive release. Look at how stunning that blue combination is. I mean, can we even look at that? So beautiful. So had to show this. You may have already seen it, right? Because demonstrators have been getting it. Because demonstrators can pre-order. That's one of the benefits of being a demonstrator. One of the benefits of getting the starter kit, you can put the pre-order items right inside there if you want. Okay, but I'm not sure. I wish they listed the person or the people who designed this so that we could shout them out from the Stampin' Up team, because that would just be amazing. But here are those papers. Now I think I hear the boys, so I might have to go, but I'm going to do my best to keep it going. And then if I have to go, I will go. But here is the Garden Meadow stamp set. Here are the dies. Look at these dies. Oh my goodness. Stunning, 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 stunning. Absolutely cannot wait to use these. These are Garden Meadow dies. Okay. So I will cut those out so I can get you guys a better look at those, but I just wanted to show those really quick. I just want to try to speed this up so I can show you these things. Now they're called 3-color glimmer 12 by 12 specialty paper. Our 3 colors in this are Highland Heather, Petal Pink, and Pretty Peacock. You get 6 sheets. All right, so this is also currently in pre-order. And let me just show you these. So, woo! Oh my goodness. And they're one-sided, okay? So one-sided on that, but so beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at these. Okay, so I do it no justice when I'm showing you guys on camera. Wait until you see them in person. So beautiful. So I guess you can already guess that I will be offering a class with Meandering Meadow. I think it's so stunning. It's so beautiful. But I can only launch the class up to 7 days prior to a catalog launch. So I won't be officially launching the class until November 1st, but I wanted to give you guys a heads up. Now, this is called Center Stripe Ribbon. This is like a very vanilla base, and it has pecan pie stitching, or pecan pie is the color. I've been using pecan pie in just about all of my classes and, cards and everything. I actually went through an entire ream and had to get a new one. But this has like a material texture to it, very soft, very, very pretty. I'm going to see if I can get a little bit closer to the camera. If you guys can see that texture, hopefully you can. It's so beautiful. Okay. And then this is the last thing that I wanted to show you. So this is called Adhesive Back Dragonflies and Birds. This is part of the Meandering Meadow Suite. But let me see if I can just open these up for you. Okay. So, and you know what? Let me get the backing, because it's going to be hard to see them without it. But you can see we actually have 2 different types of birds here, or at least birds that are like flying in a different way. And then we also have the dragonflies here. So I'm going to try to bring this up close too, and just get like a little shine on that there. Okay. So, and we get a bunch of them. So let me tell you how many. There's 90 in here, which is wonderful. Okay. So 1, 2, 3 rows of the birds, 1, 2, 3 of the other bird, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the dragonfly, 5 rows of those. So 90 in total. Okay. So that is all of the new product that I wanted to show you here. Now, one thing that I did not get to do, and let me see if I can open it, because I haven't even opened it yet. But I've seen it because I've been looking at everybody's videos. My friend Sandra, she always gets her kit really early, so I was checking out her video too. But I'm going to open my paper pumpkin kit here. This is the October kit. Let's see. Linda says, watching live. Hi, Linda. Tracy says, this DSP is going to be able to create such quick and beautiful cards. That is for sure, Tracy. And she says, I purchased Furriest Friends. Oh, yeah. Thank you for shouting that out. So they also have something called the Furriest Friends bundle. And she says, I can't go past the critter stamps. I think there are so many people who would agree. They are adorable. I actually did not get those yet, but I agree with you that they are super cute. Okay. And that's in pre-order too. So if you guys have any questions about that, you can let me know. Or if you're in Australia, let Tracy know. And they can they can help yours. Tracy can help you too. Okay, so here's the stamp set. We have the house. We have, it looks like snow, some snowflakes, trees, and then our greetings say, let's see, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and then celebrate the wonder and joy of this festive season. I know it's so hard to see that, but look at the detail on that little house. So we are definitely going to be doing some stamping with this stamp set. Now, one of the coolest things about this kit is that they actually included, and you guys can see my box got a little banged up, but that's okay. One of the coolest things is that they included this glitter glue, and you will need time to allow it to dry. I'm going to test it out and see how long it takes. But it's like iridescent. It's very, very pretty. So I was so excited that they added this element because I've been waiting to see them kind of change it up just a teeny tiny bit with the kits. It's fun when they do something new. The Stampin' Spot in the October kit is real red. So that's awesome. And you guys can see we got some real red tissue paper in here. I'm a tissue paper saver. Some people tell me that they are and some are not. If you haven't had a chance to see these kits being put together, it's so beautiful. I mean, the cards are absolutely fabulous. I'm going to just fold this up and set this off to the side. Okay, so I'm going to do my little unboxing, but I'm actually going to wait to put these together. So just in case, because I don't know what time they're coming back. But let me see if I can open this. Sometimes I have to cut it all the way across because they wrap it so well, which is good. It's a good thing that it's wrapped so well, but it's wrapped like so tight. I feel like I have to unwrap the whole thing. Okay. Or cut the whole piece. I always save my chipboard too. Okay. So we get a sheet of dimensionals here, and this is in our paper pumpkin kit. I'll explain just a little. Oh my gosh. Look at these. Look at those. Oh, I love them. I just love them. So 2 different layers here. You can see how they nest together. I adore these. Hold on. I still have some of these sitting together. See, there's the other one. I know. I'm sorry that was not clear. And you have a lot of space here to do some fun stuff. This is going to be so cool. So there's that. And then here's more. Here's more layering. Oh my goodness. If you guys do 3D boxes or like if you bake and things like that, oh, this is going to be so cute. That would be like the cutest little front of a box. And you could have like a dozen cookies in there. Oh my goodness. So anyway, I adore it. I love it. You can tell that the add-on cards are going to be spectacular too. But this is what the envelopes look like. So this time around, it looks like we do not have a liner. Like there's no printed image on the inside, but we do have this fabulous flap. All right. And then on the outside, it doesn't look like there's any, like no subtle pattern that I can see. I think they're all the same. Yeah. Sometimes our envelopes are varied, but they're all the same. And then here are the card bases. So I believe there's 2 designs with these card bases. And I think there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of each. So here's one. Here's the other. Okay, so we have them going in 2 different directions, one vertical, one horizontal. And then here are our die cuts. Some of the trees have stars, some do not, but it looks like they're all strung. If you guys can see that, it looks like they're all strung with lights, which is what that gold is that we're seeing on these printed die cuts here. Absolutely beautiful. We got some banner pieces, 2 different shapes. Oh, we got some glitter. Check that out. This is almost like a gray glitter. It's not quite gray granite. Let me see if I can hold it up against white. It's just like a cool tone snow glitter look. Hopefully, let's see if I'm doing this any justice at all. But you can see there's a lot of shine on that. That's wonderful. I love the pops of glitter on this. Oh, and here are adhesive dots. For those of you who love adhesive dots, my friend Roberta does not like them. All right. So how many of these do we get? 8. Yeah, we get 8 of those. All right. And then I have to say that seems a little bit streamlined in terms of the October kit with the pieces. The pieces are fabulous, but they're bigger this time. So a lot of times we have like a lot of smaller die cut pieces. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot here. We have different scenes of the homes. We have trees. We have the glitter. We have the banners. So there's a lot there, but it still feels like it's like a very clean kit to me. Very simple. So I think anybody who got this as their first kit, that was a great choice because this seems like it's very, very easy to assemble. Okay, so here is what the two, excuse me, guys. Here's what the 2 cards look like when they're finished. So beautiful. Oh my gosh. Real red was perfect for this kit. Let me see if I can hold that up. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be putting any together on the live. And then on the back with your paper pumpkin kits, just a quick shout out. I always tell people, check your kit contents. Just make sure that you have everything that you're supposed to have there. There are supplies here for 8 cards and envelopes, but of course you could turn that into so much more. There's a lot of coordinating colors, so I'm not going to read all those, but you can also see what their alternates look like over here. And you better believe I'll be doing some alternates. I cannot wait to work with this. And then this is something that I'm very happy at this time of the year that they are pointing out. I do want to shout this out for a minute. So on a live, it was either this week or last week. Hi, Mary. How are you? Mary says she just got her kit. So cute. So November's coordinates with this one. Yes, it does. Should I wait before I use this kit up? I don't think that you have to, Mary. It would be up to you, whatever you think is best. And then they have the add-on cards too. So just depending on whether you're just going to go with your kit. I would have to go back and look at November's, but I think it's 3D projects and then the add-on cards. So if you would want to do additional cards, if you want to put like several of the cards together and then leave some pieces available in case you want to mix and match, you could do that too. I do that a lot. And hopefully there will be refills available on this kit soon. But when I was on a live last week, I was doing heat embossing. And what I fail to realize sometimes is that I'm so used to doing things that sometimes I forget some people are brand new to this. Some people have never heat embossed before. Some people have never used stencils before, right? And so that got me thinking about, I work with paper pumpkins so much, which is like when you could be a, brand new crafter day one, or you could be a very advanced crafter and you can enjoy paper pumpkin either way. But it got me thinking that maybe I should be doing a beginner series or mentioning that. But they don't forget. Stampin' Up knows. And at this time of the year, this is when a lot of new crafters or a lot of people who've been getting paper pumpkin start thinking about adding on to their crafts. Okay, so whether it's heat embossing or glitter, and by that I mean like glitter paper, specialty paper. Some people might be getting into die cutting and embossing for the first time. Some people might be getting into blending brushes for the first time. So that's what they're shouting out here with Stampin' Up tools. And if you guys ever have any questions about that, or if you have any ideas of a video that you would like to see me do with any of like the specialty stuff, let me know. I would be happy to do that. I use the Embossing Editions toolkit a lot, and you can see it's featured right here. So these are those extras. These are the things that we really popular. And I'm so happy that they mentioned it here, because usually with our paper pumpkin kits, well, not usually, but every time with the paper pumpkin kits, they're all inclusive, meaning everything that you need is in that box. I usually just recommend a pair of scissors and maybe some extra adhesive, right? If you want to use like a bottle of glue or something. But even the ruler is, on the instruction sheet, but they have visual instructions. So for those of you who are considering getting the November kit, I highly encourage you to look into that. And if you have any questions about subscribing, you can let me know. But that is the unboxing for the Home for the Holidays kit. So I am going to pop back over. Let me just do the 2-shot here. See if anybody has any questions and if there's anything that I didn't pop up here. So Furriest Friends. Oh, I wish I had that to show, Tracy. You were right. You're so right. That's so cute. Have you shown that yet? So I'll have to find out if you did any cards with Furriest Friends yet. You'll have to let me know. So Tracy Bish, her name is Tracy Bish. She is a demonstrator from Australia. You should check out her channel on YouTube if you get a chance. She does the cutest things. But she got the pre-order item Furriest Friends bundle. And then Kathy says, I'm with you. I really like those dots. Yeah, I love the dots. I think the dots are great. She's referring to these. And the thing that I like about these is that they're bigger than normal. Okay. So just for anybody who cares, let me just show you. They could be a couple of different sizes. So I'll show you the size that typically comes in the kit. So this is like a typical, oh, here, let me go back to this. Let me go back to my table. So here is what a standard size dot looks like. And here's the ones in this month's kit. Okay. So I actually collect these and get these in different sizes. And sometimes we get strips and sometimes we actually get like tear and tape in there. And I keep it all. Sometimes we have regular dimensionals. Sometimes we have minis. Keep it all. I love it. So yeah, I love the adhesive dots. They're handy little buggers, I'll tell you. Okay. So let me see farther. Farther. What do you mean, Mary? Let me know. I'm sorry if I'm misunderstanding. Oh, here, wait. She says, I'm also waiting to see alternates. Make the kits go further. Okay, I gotcha. Sorry, I missed the first comment. Yeah, I agree. In terms of making the kits go further. So a kit like this, you know, sometimes it really, for me, it really depends. Like sometimes I don't necessarily care about doubling the kit. It's just the products that I want to bring in and coordinate with it. So a lot of the times I will take a paper pumpkin kit and I will start picking, you know, out like different bundles and different embellishments or different techniques and incorporating them with my kit. But sometimes you really can very easily double a kit. And it looks like this one could very easily do that because you could take those houses and the ones that are like 3 or 4 across, you can trim those down. You could do like one house over here. You could do 2 on another one. So there are definitely ways that you can extend the life of your kit. But the biggest thing I would say, and let me see if I still have it. The biggest way to, I think, extend the life of this kit between October and November is to do the add-on cards. All right. So you're going to get enough for 8. And if 8 cards is enough for you, then this paper pumpkin kit is good. You're good. And if we do get refills for October and you purchase a refill, and just in case you're not familiar, a refill is actually just the consumable pieces. So that means no stamp set, no ink spot, but you do get all of the paper things. So you get 8 more cards, 8 more envelopes. And when you purchase a refill, you can purchase as many refills as you want, I believe. I don't think there's a limit on it, just as long as you're an active Paper Pumpkin subscriber. But you would get as many as you would need. But the thing about the add-on cards is that you get 20. You get 20 cards and envelopes, 5x7 size. And just to clarify, the size on these cards is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, I believe. So let me see if it tells me here. But I'm pretty sure. So I can tell just by looking at it, but just so that we're all clear. So 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay. And the add-ons will be 5x7. And then November's kit, I believe, is 3D products, but I don't have I should have printed that out for you guys. I don't have it right in front of me. But the theme is going to be very similar. So you could very easily mix and match both kits. I love, love, love when Paper Pumpkin does that. And she says, does the November kit show on the Stampin' Up site? So you could go to paperpumpkin.com and you can check it out there. They just do the preview, and then I have the banner up. Like I have the banner and the imagery up on my blog as well. And then I'll put up my blog info just in case you need it, so that you can get a feel for what November looks like. But I can also find out specifically like the number of things that comes in the kit. So demonstrators don't get to see the entire kit either. Like it's a preview for us, just like it is for you. But we do get a small sneak peek right before the marketing launch so that we can prepare. But we don't get to see the entire kit. They give us like a few sneak peeks, just like we get to see in the pictures of the marketing. And then when we get it, we get it. So that's the biggest difference between Paper Pumpkin and Kits Collection. And I actually don't focus on Kits Collection that much because I'm so big on Paper Pumpkin. But Kits Collection has been getting so good. It's been very hard for me to not get them because I'm a kit person. I like things that have already been designed and coordinated to go together. It's just, I love that. So, and that gets my brain going, you know, inspiration wise. So when I saw the Rustic Christmas Countdown kit, I was like, I have to, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to pair it with St. Nicholas. And you'll be seeing things like that from me coming up soon. And let's see did I put that up? Yeah. Okay. So let me just leave that there for a second. And Mary says, Paper Pumpkin has been amazing this year. I agree 100%. It has been amazing. And Kits Collection it's always cute. It's good. And you have a variety of things that you can choose from. But with Kits Collection, you know exactly what you're getting in the kit. It tells you everything. It shows you everything. You know exactly what you're getting. You can order multiples if you want to have like a get together at your home or something like that. And with Paper Pumpkin, it's a monthly subscription. So it's just a monthly subscription. It's a craft box that's mailed to your door. Every single month, we get a sneak peek every single month, which gives us a really good feel for the kit. But we don't know exactly 100% everything that comes in that kit until we get it, which I personally like that aspect. But if you like to know every single thing that you're getting, then I recommend Kits Collection. But it's just been so good. Okay, so I think that's going to sum it up for me. So I'm so happy that I got to spend some time with you guys this evening. No card tonight, but at least you have an idea of what I'm going to be working with here. So I'll be working on this product behind the scenes. Now, I have not mentioned week 10 of Halloween. I am, of course, still planning on doing that. We're doing the 12 weeks of Halloween. That's a different series. I don't know if it's going to be live or pre-recorded. It's either going to be tomorrow night or probably sometime Saturday. But I don't have an exact time yet. And that's because Connor's home. So when he's home with me, then that changes my whole schedule. So typically I try to go live now when he's in school, but if he's not in school, then it's a different thing. And I have to see if Patrick can watch him and all of that lovely stuff. So I'll get week 10 out one way or the other. It's just a matter of when and how I can do that. So I'll be working on that too. We're winding down on that now, but it has been a lot of fun. Okay, and I see. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Mary. It was so good to hang out with all of you, and I will see you again very soon. All right, bye-bye.